Oscars?
Yes, the Oscars.
Were you excited by them?
Not particularly, no. To be honest with you, I don't really like award ceremonies. Not because I don't win them, I just... Award ceremonies over the years have encouraged me to read, watch and listen to stuff that I could quite comfortably have avoided. There's loads of films, books, records that I listen to because they won awards and have wasted my time, wasted my life. Avatar, I'd never have gone to see Avatar, but it's won all these awards, I went to see it and... Oh, Christ.
Really? It's like the best Smurf movie ever.
Oh, it's just bollocks. It's just
oh, hang on, are you moving on to Mumford and Son?
Mumford & Sons.
People love Mumford and Son.
Yeah, fine if they come round to paint your house. There's loads of them. They put up in their cheeky 1950s van. Yeah. But you don't want to listen to them going, oh, the same bleeding song over and over again.
Why don't you cheer up? What's the matter with you? Daniel Day-Lewis, though, I mean, you can't doubt the guy. What an actor. I mean, he's, you know, he's proper thing, isn't he?
Well, he should have got assassinated. If he's really method, he should have got himself shot.
I don't see why method actors are praised. People say, oh, that's the best way of acting, but because he trained to be a butcher when he was playing a butcher. But that's the opposite of acting. That's just becoming a butcher. I've been doing method for 10 years now. I'm actually quite a bubbly chap. But yeah? Reveal now that I'm playing Jack in his upcoming biopic. Spent the last 10 years getting into role, and I think I'm ready. Do you think?
It's annoying because I auditioned for that.
What's incredible is his speeches, because actors act because they're tedious people. That's why they do it, because from when they were children, they've learnt that by being other people, they make more friends and are more popular.
Have you thought about acting?
I can act right now. I don't need to learn to... I'll do a butcher right now for you. I won't go away and train to be one. Would you want, darling, a little bit of beef? But my favourite bit is when people talk differently to how they've been in any role. But the best one this year was Adele, whose speech really pointed out... It's a nice song, but you expect it to go, thank you for my house girl. It's going, cheers for this, darling, yeah, I'll do you later, babes.
I felt sorry for Adele, because when she got her award, all the other people getting that awards, like Dustin Hoffman, like Jack Nicholson, amazing people, she got hers off Queen Latifah. Where did you be? You've won an Oscar and Queen Latifah's giving it to you. It's like getting it off Marty McCutcheon.
I've never heard, in all the years I've done this show, anyone have a go at Queen Latifah. That's a fair...
She's had it too easy for too long.
Yes, yes. It's time someone turned on her.
The Pope.
The Pope?
The Pope. The Pope. The Pope. That's the Italian for it. The Pope. Oh, no. Bye-bye, the Pope. It was the Pope's last day, wasn't it? But what I don't understand, he's quit just before Easter. It's like a manager resigning before a cup final. That's surely like the biggest gig of the year, and he's chucking chocolate at people, and then he's quit. Oh, he had to give back his ring. Had to give back his...
They have to destroy the ring, apparently. He has to give back his
No,
slippers, but they have to they literally have to destroy the papal ring. They have to get a hobbit in a volcano or some sort.
The thing is, if he's got to go out for a leaving drink, isn't he? Everyone goes out for a leaving drink at work. He's going to have to get around in for every Catholic. No wonder they die on the cross, whatever it is. Not die on the cross, that's Jesus. Jesus, isn't it?
They die on the job, yeah, you get... Yeah, it's the other fella.
Yeah, that's the big guy, the chief exec.
He's meant to die on the job, and he's basically... You know, he's not fulfilled his purpose. He was meant to do his job until he died, and then there's a new pope.
He's supposed to die on the job. The job is to die. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it. I'm sympathetic to him.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure they're going to... You're not in with that much of a shout.
If you're the pope and you die, you are guaranteed straight to heaven. You're like being fired out of a cannon. As soon as you die, it's like, poof, you're like in heaven, on a cloud. Whatever you want going on is going on. Whatever you want nibbling is being nibbled.
He's got the better deal, though, hasn't he? Because as retirement, he goes into a castle in Italy with something like... Is it like 40 nuns or something? There's a little loophole where if you quit as Pope, you just get given a lot of nuns. You do what you like for a weekend, no questions asked. He's got a cinema in there, there's a swimming pool, and you can nun yourself to death.
I wonder, you know, because he retired, do you think it's like in an office, you have to take, you get a box and put your things in it, you have to clear your desk and go? Because the other thing was, I thought this was very telling. This is very indicative of how camp the Catholic Church is, that he had to give his shoes back, the little red shoes he wears. And you know that the conversation was, you give the shoes back. Which shoes? You know which shoes.
It makes it sound like being Pope's a bit like going bowling.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
It's an aerosol. I'll give you a clue.
Horse meat again. Yeah. We're still talking about horse meat. It's just bloody horse meat and everything. I'm sick and bloody tired of hearing about it. Who gives a anyway? Yeah. You know, what does anyone expect? You know, I've always known it's horse meat. You know, you buy cheap burgers, you put them on the grill, they don't even sizzle. They just go... You know, people think that they can spend, I'll £1.20 and I got 150 burgers, and then they're for it in a box, and it's absolutely disgraceful because some of it's horse meat. What the hell did you expect? You're lucky it's horse, frankly. You are lucky it's horse. You know, you go for a kebab, right? Everyone knows, subconsciously, we all know that that's not very nice, what you're eating. So that's why you have to have at least 5 or 6 pints before you summon up the courage to have a kebab. Because you know, basically, it's hospital waste on a stick. I've seen them going around. I've seen one that had a plimsoll on it. It's going around.
You expect kebabs to be made out of missing townsfolk. Really?
It is. Everything's got bloody horse meat. You know, One Direction, they're 28% horse meat. Harry Styles, they give him sugar lumps when he's done a good show.
This is my favourite quote of the week. Was Iceland's chief executive, Malcolm Walker, insisted that supermarkets should not be expected to test for horse in any of their products any more than they should have to test for hedgehogs. It just makes you go, why did you mention hedgehogs?
People were worried that there was a panicky story that maybe the Queen's eaten some horse. The Queen. This is a woman who's eaten the throat out of a badger. She wouldn't care. She'll eat anything.
She apparently she was served what could have been partly horse meat at Ascot, wasn't she? So or at least she knew it was fresh. Right.
Would you eat a horse?
No, I wouldn't. I was a vegetarian for many years, which is why I've not developed into a full-grown adult.
I was going to ask about that. I'm so glad you've mentioned it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't eat horse. I'm quite funny with meat now.
So what won't you eat? What's your...
I've not gone for pork yet, because pork to me feels too similar when you eat it to how it looks when it's in the farm. It's like bacon, for example, it's like someone's taken a potato peeler to the back of a pig and then gone, just eat that.
Oh, you're making me hungry just saying that.
Really?
That sounds delicious. I like the crackling when it's still got some hair on it.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah, but you mean that as a euphemism, you dirty sod.
I'll eat anything. I think we should farm elephants. They're massive. They're covered in meat. I'd have big elephant farms. And I'm not talking about locally sourced, small, independent producers. I'm talking about massive factory farms with tens of thousands of elephants in there, chained up, bred entirely for the meat. You could smell them in Inverness. It stinks. There's about 60 square miles just of elephants chained up.
Tell you what I've just thought. Their trunk, imagine the calamari.
Yeah.
You could get...
Once I get elected, we're going to have elephant farms.